Welcome to the stream, 6 Minute Sports Gamer. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
What up?
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Mick Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
And when you look down on the court, you see their eyes, that burning passion to play this game. Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. Won by the Bucks. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
In the front court comes Simmons. Down just a couple. Not done yet. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Bucks at the controls. To Middleton. Shot from the lane won't go. Harris to Simmons. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Giannis with it up top. Down 2. To Middleton. Adetokunbo. Won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Oh, Ben Simmons. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there, trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
He gets it.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
From the painted area, won't go down. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Middleton. Oh, had him going there for a second. Middleton. To Lopez. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 4. Good start.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben
What's
Simmons
up, man?
wanted
How
to
is your
channel his
evening
inner
going?
Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Giannis Adetokunbo. A couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Simmons with it. 10-all is our score. Richardson. From long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Josh Richardson is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 78% at the line.
I'm glad to hear NBA, MLB, and even NHL could come back.
Second and 3, got it.
Let's go Philly! Let's go Sixers! Come on, let's go! We gotta get this win. We lost against Detroit. Let's go Sixers!
Off the mark.
Yeah.
2 for 3 on this trip.
We lost against Detroit. Let's go Philly!
Matthews to
Love
Hill.
it.
Ben Simmons
There we go.
rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Let's
Sixers recovered.
Give it to him. Take it up.
Oh, he missed a short one there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Hill into the front court. 14-10 to score. To Lopez.
Yay, go Sixers.
With a drop step. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. To Richardson. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. To Korver. Wide open look, won't go.
After a miss like that, you at least have to rub your hands on your shorts. At least make it seem like the ball slipped.
Simmons into the front court. It's 14-12. Oh, emphatic slam.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Horford. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hill across the timeline. Down 6. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Shot from 3/4 court is good.
Hope you're doing well, man. I don't know if you can chat or not. Sorry, I don't catch as many streams as I used to.
And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
To Richardson, going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend. Ben Simmons with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Adetokunbo to Gasol. It was right there. Simmons to Horford. Sixers finally break
Wow,
through.
lucky shot.
52
Never
wins
saw that in a
last
game
year, but
before.
Jay,
Honestly,
where they
whole court
factor
shot.
in a
LOL.
top-heavy Atlantic division.
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Smith with it up top. We're a minute into the second quarter. And the finish, slam dunk.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And the reward, he's going to the line. Giannis Adetokunbo has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. makes them both. Simmons. Now a steal by Milwaukee to Adetokunbo. Easy pad to the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
But I apologize, you said let's go fill in stream, thought you could chat, but guess you can't right now, my bad.
As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Middleton to Adetokunbo. Middleton. That one off the mark. It's no good. Smith now into the front court. Leads 3. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
The jumper's off the mark. To Simmons. Almost. Unlucky bounce. To Adetokunbo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 3 for 7.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Sixers call for time as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Entering the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 41, Nikola.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on the 3-point play. 56% for his career. Simmons converts the 3-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. Giannis in control of the basketball. Now down 6. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Josh Richardson, well defended. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Adetokunbo to Gasol. He was hacked. They let it go. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Richardson. Fires the 3. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Throws it down. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
Giannis
Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second of 3 is good. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Bucks at the controls. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. And the rebound taken down by Harris. Chris Middleton sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Here's a chance from long range. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Sixers out in front.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The 76ers are up after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. Have a look at the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bucks are in need of some changes at the half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Milwaukee Bucks have been too soft once the opposition has gotten the ball into the paint. Even worse, they refuse to tighten up and make a difference about it. They allow most of those interior points in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Simmons tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him. Furthermore, this kind of production is coming from a guard, and that just makes it all the more impressive. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty, just dig their hands in the dirt, and that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Bledsoe with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Middleton can't connect. To Richardson. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Gets it in the right corner. Baseline drive. Eric Bledsoe. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And did you see that in transition? Don't 1-2 ooh-wee on him.
Ooh-wee. Oh, it's good. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. And the slam.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Tobias Harris. Tips it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Joel Embiid swats it. Shot clock violation. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Hill into the front court. Down 6.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Lopez. Hill. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have 2s when you can shoot 3s, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Embiid. Nikola Mirotic sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
George Hill. For 3. That won't go. Kyle O'Quinn pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill to Lopez. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. to Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down. Hill across the timeline. His guys down 3. Corbett to Lopez. Rebound cleared by Philly. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Embiid's free throw good. A 3-point play. The Sixers extend the lead. Hill into the front court. He'll run the offense. Fires the 3. George Hill forcing that one. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 76ers have the lead. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hill across the timeline. His guys trail by 10. Mike Scott, huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Mike Scott with the block. Sixers have the basketball.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Catch up, baby.
Matthews. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George Hill to Middleton. Nice pass to set things up.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Oh, he had it. Hill into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Gasol to Lopez. Nothing going here on that drive. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Middleton to George Hill. Ben Simmons able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Gets it to go and the foul.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
Robin Lopez Trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
And I've been seeing a lot of barking back and forth between the players and the fans. I actually like that. I think that gets the players more engaged in the game, in particular sometimes when the game seems like it's dead air.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Shot from the lane won't go. Simmons with it. His team up by 7. Harris to Richardson. 4-3. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Horford. Joel Embiid. 4 out of 7.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo, and he buries it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
He commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hill to Antetokounmpo. Screen coming. Giannis for 2. Shot won't go. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
To Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo, open look. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Hill, that's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
And draws the foul.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 26, Kyle.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence.
Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office.
Horford snatching it out of the air. And look out.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Has a look. Not today. The Sixers are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers got the win in a nail-biter. No one should be surprised that we're highlighting all of the shots that were blocked in this contest. It's just amazing how one swat can fire up a team, and even their coach. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bucks just couldn't close this one out. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. Check out the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Simmons was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Milwaukee Bucks. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.